Welcome back, Jayhawks fans. So that game Saturday was ridiculous that Kansas played. I don't even know where to start with this. So I guess we'll just start looking at the stats. And Kansas had 24 rebounds. Yeah, 24 rebounds. 34 for Texas Tech. Texas Tech out-rebounded Kansas. And I told you, if Kansas gets out-rebounded, it's going to be rough for them. Look at the games that, again, Lightfoot got the start, but McCormick scored 4 points. Lightfoot scored 0 points. So McCormick and Lightfoot, your big men, your players in the paint, get you 4 points combined for a 40-minute period. Now, granted, they didn't play 40 minutes each, but in a 40-minute game, your big men only get you 4 points. And when you look at the rebounds, Lightfoot had also no rebounds. He had 3 personal fouls. That's right there. You can see that. That was his biggest stat line. McCormick had 6 rebounds. So when you get 6 points or 4 points and 6 rebounds for 40 minutes worth of work, that's just not going to cut it. And Jalen Wilson had a good night. It was great to see him. He poured in 20. Abaji had 24. Christian Brown had an off night. He only had 10. But this game was just, the stats didn't do it justice. If you look at these stats and you say Kansas is going to shoot 45% from the floor, almost 39% from three-point range, and hit 88 or 83% of the free throws and score 67 points against Texas Tech, you'd probably take that. But that just wasn't the case in this game. And it took Kansas had to go to a zone to get back into the game. And it wasn't like the zone shut Texas Tech down. It just took Texas Tech about 4.5, 5 minutes to figure it out. But, it was a poorly played game, by Kansas. They came out, it just looked like they weren't ready to compete. They didn't look competitive. It was they were fortunate to be down 4 near the end of the game, and then I think it was Harris got fouled along the sideline. It wasn't called. So, and then I guess so they got the ball back, and then the lead jumped to 6, and then jumped up to 8. So who knows what would have happened if he would have got that call. But you can't blame the refs for this. And that's not what I'm going to do. Kansas played horribly. And this Kansas did not look like the number 6 team in the nation. They did not look like a national championship type team. They didn't protect the rim. They didn't rebound. They couldn't score inside. I've already capped that off for you by going through the stats. What else? Let's see. Big guys scored 4 points and 6 rebounds. Because I guess if you count Jalen Wilson up here, because he's actually an inside guy, so he had 2 rebounds to go along with his 20 points. Remy Martin just didn't look like himself. He had 2 points, so he's got to get right. The parts of this game I was able to see because I was watching the Chiefs play. It just looked like, well, I've already said it, they didn't compete. And Texas Tech looked like they were okay with doing the dirty work, and they didn't have their number 1 and 2 scorers. So this was just a horrible game. It seemed to me like the Jayhawks thought they could just show up, and that takes care of things. Well, showing up in life is important, but you have to also be able to do your job when you show up, and the Jayhawks didn't. So Tuesday night, the chance for them to get right at home. Iowa State's coming in, and Iowa State's no joke like they were last year. So, hopefully they'll come into the fog and they'll leave with a big old L. So, Jayhawks fans, let's just hope for a little bit better result Tuesday night. And until then, take care. I'll catch you later.